Hello? Hello? Am I here? Am I audible? Hi, buddy. You don't have to stare at me like that, okay? Dante. Okay, so I did play through you can see the exact point where I stopped playing through using my right hand. It is here. It's here where I did it. No, wait, no, it's here. My friend played through, this I played through, but I died a lot. These I played through normally, and then here I started playing through with my left hand. And then I decided to give it a go with my right hand here because I couldn't help it. Look at these loading times. What loading times?
Hey, Vergil! Your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Hard to say. It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids. Time to finish this, Vergil. Once and for all. I won't
Now he's probably going to wreck my shit, I should warn you. Some of the reflexes remain, but many do not. Leave me alone, alarm. I didn't even get you with the final hit, man. Well, this is the point where I die, but here we go. See? Too early.
Thought I was dead? Ha! Too bad. Stop waiting.
Yeah.
Play on.
He is not allowed to auto parry that, I suppose. Cat is distracting me. Any mistakes don't count. Hi, buddy. It's not true, but like he is like, hi, buddy. Hello. You're a very good boy. Now I've got a cat hair on my nose, and I can't get it off. Nope. I'll just die. You can parry that. It's just incredibly difficult. Buddy, I really just wanted to play video games. Yes, that's why I hit the button.
Nothing.
Could you stay in one place so I can fucking hit you, please? And you're stopping her like some kind of monster, I assume? Cats will just look at a door and decide it's the best place in the world.
Come on, baby. Come get me. Ready. You're finished.
Well, if I hadn't died 3 times, that would have been better.
Yeah, dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
I guess you were young once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
Also, I don't know if this will mean anything to you, Ace, but, excuse me. A lot of the people that worked on, a show at Gynax called Panty Stocking and Panty with Garter Belt, or Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. It was the idea of it being resumed was floated around, but a lot of those people left for Studio Trigger. Yeah, and that Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. But, it's like, well, they're at Studio Trigger now, so, you know, it's probably not going to be the same. And now Studio Trigger announced that they are working with Gynax to make the next season. They announced that today. So that's fucking incredible. That is basically like saying that, that Platinum Games is going to be working with Capcom to make Devil May Cry 0. That's that announcement. Now, or remaking Devil May Cry 1. Now, if they did that, I would scream, and you would hear me from the United States. It would be heard around the world. Fuck it. Gotta redeem myself. I almost muted myself by accident. Okay.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Kirie. When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family.
And they're really weird.
You always know which path is right and which is wrong. There's no need to doubt yourself.
Is it normal for family to maim each other this often?
That's all I needed to hear.
I stabbed my uncle, and my dad ripped my arm off,
I have one last thing to take care of.
and my uncle shot at me. Is any of this normal?
I couldn't protect Kratos. To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength. But this time is different. I swear! I'm not letting you die! this is curious.
Nero.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
This ends right here.
Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
You listen, deadweight. I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry. You came all this way just for that. Vergil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. Oh, that bitch slap nearly killed me.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
My friend says that was stupid, that he could crack his spirit knuckles. He is wrong. It's awesome.
Nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with me.
Thank you. Thank you for the validation. Gotta zip back to him. Here we go. I'm gonna get real smug here. I hit the wrong button. Okay. My God, somebody has their dog outside and Chloe's barking. Chloe! Oh boy. I don't want adult responsibilities right now. Can't they just wait 10 minutes?
It has everything to do with me.
The puppy is audible, yes. Like, Chloe! I'm not going out there. I'm not. I'm too tired.
This has nothing to do with you.
Did you rev already?
It has everything to do with me.
I tilted and hit the button.
This has nothing to do with you.
Do with me. It has everything to do with me.
Seriously now?
I'm doing it until I get it. Hi, Levi. No, I didn't hit the fucking thing. Oh my god, just let me skip the... I hate video games. I love video games so much. I hate also everything to do with everything in the world. And there's still a dog barking outside. God damn it! Okay, it's still on Dante Mustang. I still have all the arms. Okay, like, I just want the cutscenes to be gone, please? Even with the improved loading times, they still load the cutscenes first. I do not want to watch them right now. I didn't... I know he can do that, but he does it so rarely. There we go. That's all I need. I need to get that. I didn't like getting hit, and I nearly considered restarting it already. No. Here we go. I'm not done with you yet.
I'll toss you around like a rag doll.
He teleported into the slash. Not my best.
Come on, come on.
I'm way behind. As soon as you see the name Kisako Irai, you need to finish within the next 10 seconds. See? Yeah.
They must be ready to die. Fine by me. Let's give them what they want.
You're welcome. It's, but I have one more thing I'd like to show. Okay. I still did okay, but like... Another deadbeat dad. I would like to show something in the training room for a little bit. Just because Frisk has asked, now I don't know if Frisk will care or have any interest, but Frisk has asked how I could hurt my hands playing a video game. With the power of the training room, you can see every button I press while I'm pressing it. Okay, let's see. Unlimited Devil Breakers on. Okay. So. I'm just gonna do the stuff I was doing to Vergil to this guy. Alright, so. I go like this. Oh no, wait, I messed it up. Hold on. But, gist of it being that I do this for that part of the combo. Then do this. Then I do this. Then I do this. And I charge that. But he's a boss, so he doesn't get knocked away that easily. And I do that. And during this case, I can hit that. I do stuff like this.
Give him a little taste of the good shit!
Also, this is one of my favorite things to do. This here. This is just something I like to do in the training room.
Take your time! Place your bets.
Oh, timing's bad. Hold on. All the damage settings are wrong because it's on heaven or hell. I hate that. Anyway. That's I'm just trying to show the inputs. Like, a lot of things happen in a very short span of time. No, not Bloody Palace. Oh, I need to put it on. Dante must die. Start. Get to the thingy. Get to the thingy. Main menu. Where are you? There you are. Enemy action and damage on.
Right now! Go home already!
Or alternatively, if Chris asks, just say KV plays Devil May Cry when he's sad. Just he plays when he wants to feel better. It's true, that's what I do. Damn it. The launch knocked him out before. Alright, I'm done messing around in training mode. But I will show you a little bit more, just a little bit, because you probably want to see and I want to play. Let's just, God, why does my entire body itch? No, not Nero, Dante, and V. I forgot to hit it, forgot to hit the triangle button. And my mouth doesn't work anymore. What that mouth do, she asked. Nothing. I didn't want to hit continue. If this were on PS4, that would have taken a full minute. Nothing, leave me alone. I love that he's like wearing these fucking cowboy boots.
Just a little longer.
Like you see this man, he's like, I'm dying, fading away, and you're like,
What is it?
are you wearing heels? And he's like, what of it?
Well, you're in luck now, 'cause food's ready. Kitty A always makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something you like?
You know, I know he's looking towards Nero's arm, but it's panned down right at his crotch when he says, you see something you like.
I'm taking this back.
Okay, so like, having to act like this is a major spoiler was so hard, because he takes Yamato and says, I'm taking this back. 3 people have ever wielded Yamato before Nero. Dante, and that's not Dante. Vergil, that's Vergil. And Sparta, it's not Sparta. But it's mostly associated with Vergil. It is so incredibly obviously Vergil. And then on the day of release... Yeah. On the day... No, sorry, the day of the trailer... Like, someone zoomed in on his sleeves and his boots and was like, those are Vergil's sleeves, those are Vergil's boots. That's Vergil. Like, it was not... Yeah, like, is V gonna be Vergil? And that was something that people were saying, like, before release, that, like, is V gonna turn out to be Vergil? Because his name is fucking V. And here's the thing. V is voiced in Japanese by the voice of Roxas. Roxas being a character who is part of a previously playable character.
Kneel before me.
Yeah. This may be my incredibly niche thought process, but I think of like Kingdom Hearts, Devil May Cry, and Yakuza and Nier as all basically being like related for different age groups and moods. Thank you. That validation makes me feel a lot better. Thank you. It's like yeah, you want to beat up lots of guys, okay, but do you want to hang out with Disney characters? Do you want to be edgy but not too edgy, and beat up demons, and still do corny stuff? Do you want to be the idealized Japanese dad? Do you want to be a youthful anime girl and/or boy who is also in a weird post-apocalyptic world that you don't fully understand? Some things in this world are important. Well, either way, you get to be extremely pretty. You cannot be a Nier protagonist without being incredibly pretty. You also have a very low chance of wearing pants if you're wondering. Man, I remember. Now, I haven't seen the film Spider-Man Far From Home yet. I remember people saying, it's better than Spider-Verse. And I'm like, no, it's not. I love Spider-Man. I'm really excited to see that movie when I do eventually. It's not better than Spider-Verse. Get your head out of your ass. Like, it's just not. I watched Shang-Chi with my brother and my dad. It's pretty good. I liked that there were actual fights in it with actual choreography by actors who have been trained for more than a week. Yeah, I like martial arts movies. I went to look and see if martial arts movie had been recommended on Netflix and did watch, and it was sick, called SBL2. I went to see if that was on. Yeah. Like, dude, it's about fighting. And it's like, oh, these actors don't know how to fight. It's like, well, they want to be in action movies. Like, they don't even know how to punch, man. Welcome back to your apartment, Hilo. I say that as though I'm like your fucking... Your fucking... What do you call it? Like your... Siri? Yeah, use doubles. Or like, maybe these actors that you pay like $18 million an hour could take some fucking karate classes. Like, there's that video I'm sure many people have seen about martial arts movies and like how Jackie Chan gets frustrated working with Western editors because they cut at the impact, like during the impact, and he hates that because he wants to show the impact. And that's something I paid very close attention to during Shang-Chi, and guess what? During that movie, they stopped cutting during the impact because they had actual stunt actors doing shit. I love that. Exhilarating. Like, that, it's an industry that existed for decades, dude. It's an art form. But you just don't want to do it because fucking unions. And then there's like one of the reasons that Devil May Cry is so liked is, guess what? Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5 all have actual, like, Ruben Langdon, Johnny Young Bosch, and oh god, what's his name? Not Johnny, not Dan, no, Daniel Southworth. Danny Southworth, that's not his name. Daniel Southworth. They're all stunt actors. They all know how to do martial arts. They all know, like, that's one of the reasons people like the cutscenes in these games so much, because, you know, they're doing stuff. Like, yeah, there are wires, yeah, there's CG, but, like, you can tell. Now, there's this one part in DMC Devil May Cry. Yes, agreed. Like, there's this one part in DMC Devil May Cry where, Dante punches someone in the face. He just, like, gives them an uppercut. And, like, compared to the obviously fake shit, but actually acted and choreographed stuff from Devil May Cry 3, it's fucking sucks. Like, it has no impact behind it. He doesn't move any of his body to punch. He just, like, lifts his arm up. And I'm like, that's not how you punch. Like, it's like, oh, are you trained? Like, no. But I've seen how athletes move before. Like, when you punch, the strength doesn't come just from your arm. Your arms are for dexterity. But you have to move your body, your legs, and your upper, and your waist, and your shoulders for a punch to actually do anything. And it's like, oh yeah, superpowers. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't change the fact that it looks like shit. It's harder to believe. And there's no effect on it. Or anything. He just fucking swings. That was Ruben Langdon says that was his idea, by the way. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he says. And he also, allegedly he insists upon Power Rangers actors being in roles, which might be why Johnny and Dan Southworth are, you know, in the games.
Is this my limit?
It's like, oh, what if the acting is bad? And I'm like, oh no, what if a superhero movie has bad acting in it? You guys who talk about the fucking Sam Raimi movies every goddamn 10 minutes. What if a superhero movie had bad acting in it? Anyway, I love the Sam Raimi movies, they say. Like, they're cartoon superhero movies, man. I don't care if... Like, do you know how many fucking things I watched where it's just like, oh no, like, I watch anime. I specifically watched the dub of... Also, I don't know if you're still here, Kilo, but I strongly recommend the dub of watching the final episode of the 90s JoJo anime dubbed, because that improves the experience, in my opinion. Okay, I recommend watching so if you heard what I just said, yeah, it's like people like, oh man, those actors aren't winning any awards anytime soon. Good, it's better that way. And people are like, oh, the accents in JoJo are cringe. Good. In the new JoJo anime. Oh, I haven't had an ice cream sandwich in a long time. Raising the bar with style. I don't think this was in the original. That does not fit at all. Also, I like this city. Like, I know it's just London, but like, it's London without people. Like, it's an empty London. It's neat.
Go to hell! Go to hell! Out of my way.
You can hit that dude. That dude just standing there, you can hit him. It's much easier to do it with Nero, though. See? It's not that easy with Vergil. Puff. I just really did this mission entirely because I wanted to hear Bury the Light. Disappear into the night. I'm messing around. Not doing too well. I love how fucking dramatic they all are. My brain said, well, yeah, they're Italian, but that's not an okay thing to say. Sorry. I apologize for my mind. I get the racism pass. I tried to dodge like Nero, and then I was like, well, that could work, but to dodge properly with Vergil, you need to let go of R1.
Show me your motivation.
Okay, hold on.
You think to make a fool of me? Pathetic.
Like, why? Why would you not want to be a Power Ranger? It's cool. Okay, hold on. I want to look something up. Vergil, Bloody Palace Taunt. No, I'm not trying to look at the... Okay, let's see. Let's go to 5. Okay. 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 So, so all of their taunts that you get from the sorry, the taunts that you get from clearing Bloody Palace have special effects, but. And this one.
You think to make a fool of
Apparently, as soon as you hit an enemy with it, they can't move anymore, and let him carry out the whole thing.
pathetic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna test that. Well, but I'm not gonna test it right here because I want to kill these things in this corner. Oh no? Wow. That's a lot of damage. So, like, here's the thing with how overpowered Vergil is. I've said the word Vergil incorrectly many times before finally getting there. His Sin DT gauge charges up with 9 regular DT gauges. Dante takes like 12. Ow. Okay, hold on. I'm messing it up. There we go. Damn it! They warped me over anyway. That wasn't very good of me. Oh wow, I was trying to dodge, but I just did it way too late. Hold on. Wet Vergil. You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
Out of my way. You're finished.
I mean, think about all the things you could be if you got to be a Power Ranger. You could get to be in a movie. You get to be in a video game, in comic books, in regular books. You could get to be in fan fiction, which might not sound impressive, but trust me, it is. You could get blogs dedicated to you. This is sounding worse, but guess what? You know what that means? It means that when you're out of a job and you have to go and do a GoFundMe, guess what? There will be people who will donate to it. There's no security in fame, but there's security in love. And fans love things very much. But if you say something like transphobic or something, no, you might get the wrong kind of love and a lot of hate. Man, people love me because I'm a piece of shit, says Baker Rowland. Vladimir Putin thinks I'm very brave. That's what you want to be, bitch? Quoted by Vladimir Putin. Congratulations, you're up there with, what's his name? Dennis Rodman. But, like, at least Dennis Rodman was just kinda out there doing weird shit and not, like, preaching hate speech. I'm not saying it's cool that Dennis Rodman just, like, hung out with Kim Jong-un. Oh yeah, Dennis Rodman's weird. During the Last Dance, they talk about how one time when Dennis Rodman was like on WWE Raw or SmackDown or whatever, that wasn't like a thing that the NBA had agreed to at all. He was supposed to be at practice. And they were all like, where the fuck is Dennis? And then someone's like, you gotta look on TV, man. Turn it to WWE. And then he's just there. And the coach is like, get him on the phone right fucking now. It's so funny. It was either he was supposed to be practicing, or they had like a game tomorrow, or like maybe even I think it was the game was tomorrow and they were supposed to be practicing. Like, he just fucking was like, imagine you're supposed to be doing a play and then someone's like, They're on Fear Factor. What? They're on Fear Factor as a guest host. What do you mean? Look, and they point at the TV. That would be really funny. But and granted, some of the things Dennis Rodman has done really funny. Decent. No. But just like being on TV, hanging out with Hulk Hogan when you're supposed to be at work, really funny. And like it doesn't hurt that it's like, yeah, it's basketball. It's not like that important, man. Dennis Rodman has had some clothes. He also, like, in an interview, yeah, he was like, I don't mess with drugs or any of that, and I'm like, I have difficulty believing you, Dennis. I'm sorry. It's just... Now, he said that, like... He said this in, like, a modern-day interview, and I'm like, I don't know, Dennis. Now, it seems more likely than you might think, though, because, like... about him not doing drugs, because like Michael Jordan apparently when he joined the Bulls like was like extremely critical of them for doing like drugs and shit, because he's like, I want to win games and you guys are out here doing heroin. Yeah. It's better that way, though. I've never done... Let's see, I've taken antidepressants. I've taken pain medication. Taken medication for specialized reasons. I have had some alcohol in a pie when I was a child that was sold in a grocery store, so it's fine. But I freaked out because I didn't want to drink alcohol or consume alcohol. I was like 11 years old. I was born a narc. Yeah. It was like a fucking grocery store lemon meringue pie. Like, I was not going to get drunk off of that. And my brother made fun of me for it later. He's like, oh man, dude, I don't feel so well. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, I think I'm hungover. And also, if you're wondering why I don't consume substances, well, you may have noticed that if I do something I like, I do it a lot. Whether it's bothering people, taking pictures of my cat, playing a video game to the point I injure myself, I see the way I behave. And I think, yeah, taking strong substances is not a thing I should ever do. Yeah. I especially do not have self-control when it comes to things that make me feel better. Yeah. Like a lot of people in my family seem to have major depression, and it's either they get really into very specific things as coping mechanisms, and people still like them and get along with them, or they become massive alcoholics, or they're just huge pieces of shit. So I am going down the hardcore nerd path to avoid becoming an alcoholic or a massive piece of shit. Yeah, there are several alcoholics in my family. Or like, were. Many of them have died. Whack you with the stick. Oh, okay. Good for him. Look at this little twirl. Grace. It's like, why don't you drink alcohol? Same reason I wear a seatbelt. It's just safer that way. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. What are KV streams for if not trauma? And obscure video games that are relatively popular but still not quite mainstream. It's true, complaining about parents. He didn't even get to leave the church. That was the plan. Die under the eye of Christ. You can kill him before he even breaks through the roof if you do it properly. It's really hard to do that, though. With Nero, it's easiest to do it with Punchline, I believe. Sometimes, like, this might be an incredibly specific thing, but I think one of the best reasons to have multiple children is so that your children have someone who understands them when they complain about their parents. It's much easier to have someone be like, oh yeah, no, the dad's weird, mom's doesn't get that, or whatever. Yes. Going through any part of life entirely alone with no choice is like with no one to share your perspective sucks. It's awful. Anyways, it's 12:30. I'm tired. I should. Hey, oh right, Kilo, you're still here. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's 12:30. I woke up at 9ish. Oh, family things are important. Best of luck. May your parents be tolerable, and the weather be pleasant. And I'll probably see you guys on, like, I don't know, Monday then. My mother might be very upset with me for not spraying the house. I didn't end up doing that. I just don't want this place to be too toxic. Here, I'll let someone else say goodnight. He's the biggest baby. He's the biggest baby boy. Alright, I will see you guys later. Thank you all, as always, for... Oh, they said goodnight. They said goodnight, Levi. Alright, good night, and thank you as always for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Good night.